came from a podcast series that myself and a friend were producing, talking to local people in Gippsland about community resilience of all issues, and meeting a lot of people that were involved in local businesses, food businesses, and primary producers too. So from talking to them about the things that they were concerned about in terms of the challenges that might hit us in the future, and what the agricultural industry and what society in general might need to do to shore up their food supply. And off the back of that, it just kind of sitting in my backyard one day and looking at all this grass, and remembering my folks are from Greece, so I'm remembering as a kid they always, and they continue to always have a veggie patch, and a pretty serious one too. Having that kind of sitting in my backyard one afternoon, thinking about all these things that we were talking about in the podcast, and then just kind of thinking, well, I'm too busy to do this. However, I'd be happy for someone else to do it if they wanted, and they could use this available land. And it started from there. So then, researching what's been done in urban farming, what does it look like in other countries, and it just looked like a thing that wasn't facilitated yet by your typical marketplace. So I just kind of thought, well, there's a problem and a possible solution. There were a few, specifically with Urban Farmland. It's a two-sided marketplace. You've got to find both your demand and your supply for that marketplace to be viable. And then the fact that it's something that doesn't actually occur at the moment. So people are comfortable with sort of sharing other resources like Airbnb in their home. You're seeing car sharing programs where people are comfortable now with the idea of sharing their personal vehicle in some kind of marketplace. But backyards for food growing is something that people aren't yet, or at that point, and probably still yet, haven't got to a point of being comfortable with. So that social change was like a bit of a triple whammy. Social change side, it's been looking for who are the likely champions that would get it fairly quickly and not need too much convincing, because they're already interested in topics like sustainability, in food security, in healthy foods and whole foods. So it's really about connecting to those groups locally and just talking to them about the idea and the notion and how it could work. And then the technology side was just a matter of time and developing up the actual platform. Like I said, I was talking to some vendors who were basically just leasing out marketplace platforms, white labeled. You could brand them with your own brand, and then off you go. You can trial your marketplace product pretty quickly. The message of just getting going, just start. Doesn't have to be perfect. Prototype, minimum viable product, get it out there, start getting feedback. I think what was really eye-opening for a lot of us was when Steph showed us a visual of what the initial Airbnb website looked like what their first cut website looked like. And everyone went, okay. So, what we see today is a polished product that's gone through so many improvement cycles. But what it started with was a pretty basic website, which was not very nice to look at, but it got them started and off they went. So I think that was a really key message that made a huge difference to all of us. We kind of stopped being so focused on getting it right and just more focused on doing something quickly, getting it out there, getting feedback, improving it, and going through those cycles as quickly as you can. Don't try to do it all on your own. That was a big challenge for me, and probably finding a co-founder or a couple of co-founders would have helped me out, would have sped it up a bit. From a tech perspective, you can just patch the bits together. It can be a bit hodgepodge in the beginning just to get the idea out there. And even if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter.